Yeah, live stream. Hello everyone, welcome. It's Lisa here live from Japan. All very exciting. I have the lovely Jasper helping me. Guys, I am so excited. This is Midweek Mayhem. I have got some new pieces, some incredible pieces, things that you've been asking for. I'm waving my glove around. It's all very exciting. Jasper, will you pop up Instagram for me, please? It is. Let's get ready for a bit of Midweek Mayhem. What a way to start your Wednesday morning than some new in pieces from Japan, hey? What a day. What a day. I'm going to take you for a little pan maybe, or might actually just save it. I might just save it and start with some really good stuff. Start with the good stuff and see how we go. And yeah, we've got all the details here. Jasper is right. We accept all major debit and credit cards. We use Split It. We use credit cards. We'll take your money however we can get it. We also, some of these pieces, I've done a mix of some nice new Chanel pieces and Hermes pieces, but some of the Hermes pieces are slightly on the pricier side. We can do split payments if you need it, if you want to do maybe a bank transfer and the rest card. This is the reason you've got hosts in front of you and why we're here. We are for you. So anything you need, you just tell us. Let us know and tell us. We're just going to see if we can if we're connected to Instagram. Jasper, let me know and I'll sort it out. And I'm reading out the SKUs today because I've just got some new pieces. So that's how we're going to work today. So how is everybody? Where is everybody? What are you doing today? Are you as hyped up as I am? You wouldn't know it's 6 p.m. my time, would you? I'm ready to party now. I'm ready to rock and roll. No bedtime for me. My body clock is completely wrong anyway. So I'm up in arms at the moment in terms of what time it is. But right, just so excited today because I have had some of you wanting some Kelly 32s, Kelly 35s. I haven't had any. Well, now I have two. Can you see it on the back there? Can you see it on the back? Oh. I have got a look at that for a sight. I've got box Kelly 32 in Blancas, which is, if I have any of you ladies and gentlemen who adore their warm colours or their warmer side of the neutral lighter colours, this is for you. And then what else have I got? I have got dun, 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 a Kelly 32 in box in brown in Celia. Now you're going to ask me, what else have you got? Just hold the phone. Hold the phone. I will continually tell you what else I have today. And that is another great little find, which is, I've been saying whilst I've been here in Japan that we're getting, so the lighter beige colours we're not getting as much and we're not seeing as much, but I do have a fabulous tote here in caviar. Anyone looking for a lighter tone, maybe you've got some black pieces already or darker colours and you might want to just mix it up with some lighter tones. I have got this one as well. And I have, oh gosh, I'm going to start on this one. Right. Turning round. Change of plan. I am going to show this beauty because I have never seen this before and it's absolutely divine. Let me show you now. Look what we've got here. Look what we have here. Are you enjoying this colour as much as me? So here we've got a bag. Have we got any navy ladies in the house today? I know we've got some of you who just absolutely adore their navy colourway. And this one, I have never seen this colour in an Ardans before, and in this kind of level of condition. The SKU is 90311880. 90311880. We've got a Birkin 35 in blue Roy with gold hardware. Not just that, ladies and gentlemen, but we have got the seals are fully on this piece, and this is from the 2000s. And let me show you the condition. It is absolutely divine. If you are wanting these pieces, if you're wanting more of a classic Birkin 35, you want a darker colour or a darker neutral, but you don't want black, then this is for you. And you've got that beautiful Ardans, which we know just goes that little bit softer, so it's really easy to use for every day. But then you've got the beautiful characteristic that it does keep its structure on the sides. So you've just got a really gorgeous mix there. And the Ardans just has that little glow. And because of the larger graining, you know it's going to really, really hold up the test of time. I've done a full inspection on this one, and I cannot see any massive flaws or call outs, but the only thing I would say is there's a tiny mark here. It is in insane condition. Let's have a look. Seal still on. Corners are good. And let me show you on this the colour. I've never seen Ardans in this colour before, and it is a beautiful colourway. Look at the condition. It's like, I would say, I was trying to think how to describe this colour, and I would almost say it's sort of one step up from a navy, maybe two shades up from a navy is how I would describe it. It's coming out as quite prominent blue, and it is on the screen. Even earlier today when I was taking pictures, it was also coming up quite prominent. So it's quite brighter, but it is actually a bit more of a muted tone. And that is $12,200 or $16,690 US. This one is on the more pricey side, because you know, whenever pieces are that sort of rarer colour, especially with Ardans, I mean, I could build a house with, you know, black Ardans, Birkin 35s that we've seen in and around our travels in Japan, but I really have not seen this colour. So that price point does go up a little bit more, but also the condition is just absolutely phenomenal. And we've got this in, you've got your key, your clochettes, your dust bag, a bit of everything. It is an absolute beauty. Right, let's go into some, maybe I'm thinking to show you that gorgeous Chanel. And then I've got quite a few other Hermes as well. Okay. Let's get looking. This is 9031 or 1266. 9031 1266. We've got this Chanel tote in sort of darker beige with the gold hardware with the pocket detail. This one I would say is worn. It has got some wear on it. There is some wear on the corners, but they've been priced really, really accordingly on this. So if you just maybe just want a bag that you can wear every day really easily, but still want to be wearing a bit of Chanel, then this one is for you. Look at the condition on the inside. Oh, the leather looks like absolute butter. Feels it as well. Oh, it's divine. There we go. We've got none. We've got no. This doesn't come with serial card. And then the inside. There's no markings on the. There's some markings on the inside. So this one I would say is a bit more on that worn look, but with that price being 1,200 UK pounds or 1,642 US dollars, but it still looks great. There's wear on the corners, but other than that, it's like really gorgeous sort of darker beige color, and these leather straps just mean that it's just so comfortable. So you could totally weigh this down with some more pieces. Do you want to see more of what we have today? I can take you on a little pan. Take you on a little pan of what we've got today. No, I'm going to do the chocolate first. Who is ready for a delicious bit of chocolate? Because I've got it. I have it for you today. I have it for you this morning. I've priced this really nicely for the condition of this. You know, we don't get a lot of browns as much anymore, in colours as well. And this is really nice condition. We've got Kelly 32 in dark brown chocolate, and it is from the year 2000. We are seeing that the bags coming through are sort of becoming newer in age, but I've still priced this really, really nicely. If you have been looking for this, this is your chance. This is your time. So the SKU on this is 90311267. 90311267. We've got that gold. Let me just really. The dark brown is hard to show over the phone. But yeah, there, look. Putting it against the black, you can really see now how much of a warm, chocolatey brown that is. And the condition is beautiful. Okay, so we've got the gold hardware, and it's from the year 2000. And obviously we're going to see some form of wear on the body of the bag. But we've got that beautiful shine. There's some scratches, but not any really, really aggressive ones. Maybe just this one here. But honestly. It's more the corners we want to look at. The corners are perfect and the back is all good. Again, just some minor scuffs and wear, but corners are perfection. And it has got its key, clochette, dust bag. And let's try this on, and I'll bring it more into the light as well so you can have a little look. I know I've had a few of you asking for more Kelly 32 Celliers. Trying to start the new year with a good, useful bag that you can use daily. And I bet this one, because you've said, you know, you can spar box so well, but I've never seen it sparred dark brown. I bet it looks absolutely unbelievable from the spar when you take it out, when you receive it. And we've got the strap, we've got the gold hardware, and again it's nice and light on the shoulder, these ones, really nice and light. But look, and the contrast of the brown with the gold hardware. We very rarely ever get these. Very, very rarely. I actually had a message today from someone saying, Lisa, the last time I was here, you told me to buy this black box and I didn't. And I keep thinking about it and regretting it. Things like this, I won't ever put pressure on people for, you know, sort of black box or anything like that. Because, you know, we can find them. We can get them, but it's when the colours come in that I always do like to just, you know, not pressure, but sort of just give you a little nudge to just maybe take the plunge. Because they are really, they are so much harder to find. Check out both of these pieces. I mean, look. We've got Blue Roy, Ardans, Birkin 35. I mean, look at that colour. I think it's such a great neutral, and again, a really great trans-seasonal colour. Can be worn with anything, but it's a darker colour, so you can wear it well. And you've got that lovely Ardans. Isn't she a beauty? And I love the graining on her dance and just how lovely and shiny it is. And this one could definitely be more of a workhorse bag. You really can use this one. And just, again, the gold hardware against the two colours. But I think these ones are some really great finds today. Would you all like a little pan of the new pieces that we have? Just let me know and I will show you. Give me 1 second. Just popping on the community chat about this Blue Ardans because she's a good one. So how is everyone's Wednesday going? I am going to give you a pan now of this stock because it is absolutely awesome. Let me take you on a little walk. Okay, let's go on a walk together and go through some of the new pieces. I also have this Kelly 32 come in as well. I had a few people on shows asking for them and I didn't have any, and then they just sort of landed in our lap, thankfully. So I have this again. You know, we don't get many of these. It's a Courchevel blue marine, but in Raton. Really lovely, easy bag to have. Great, and also nice and light, keeps its structure. We've got this beauty that I've just shown. We also have all the pinks galore for any of my pink lovers here. I have, I think the first time I ever in the history of LP at the same time got a rose azalea, gold hardware and palladium hardware, but as well as a rose lipstick, Birkin 25. This one I would say is like new, and then a Birkin 30 lipstick as well. So we've got two, but in different sizes. And have we got anyone looking for a brown Birkin? This is in Vache Lachey and it's in the colour chocolate. So we've got the Kelly in chocolate and the Birkin in chocolate. I'll go through this one because this is another fantastic everyday piece to have. And then we got the Birkin 30 in Vertigo and this absolute beauty, which I did show yesterday, but an absolute classic Birkin 30 Raton in Epsom. And oh, this one as well. I'm gonna talk about that one. Let's do the blue jean. So let me show you this blue jean piece. Bear with me. Right, we have got 9030 and 9820. 9030, 9820. So that's a Birkin 35 in blue jean with gold hardware. And why is this such an exciting piece? Not only is it blue jean, but it is gold hardware. So normally with blue jean, we see it in palladium hardware, especially pre-loved and vintage. So it is really exciting to have this combination. And let's get stuck into it. We've got some slight markings on the corners. Oh no, corners are all good here. And here. And it has got its dust bag, key clochettes. And let's look at the condition. Condition on the inside is really good, and this is in Swift, So now we'll just get to see just, I mean, the colour comes through so well with the blue jean on Swift, and then with the gold hardware, it also makes it lighter than sort of a Togo as well. The Togo is would be just that little bit heavier. But we've got, this is such excellent condition, except for, you know, we've got some hairline marks on the hardware. Okay. How about maybe getting some Chanel? Let's do a little pan of Chanel. Okay. So the other pieces that we have today is, we've got this beige half moon. I've got this absolutely fantastic black camera bag as well, in excellent condition. Let me know if you want to try that on. And then I just cannot understand why this piece is still here. Super similar to the double turn lock, but a quarter of the price. And in such beautiful condition. Hardware is fab. If you love your rucksacks, we've got this piece here. Again, under £2,000. Really tried to find a good, nice mix of prices today. And another half moon. Also, a beautiful Chanel tote. If you are needing some pieces for sort of everyday wear. I showed this airline flap yesterday. And this is so stunning. This burgundy. I'm going to show this one. Let me show this one. So this is $90310321. 90310321. This is a 1 series, and let's just go over. So the price point of this one is that slightly bit more expensive, simply just due to the color rarity and because the condition is insane. We've got that lovely puffy, lots of shine. We've got both pockets on either side, which is such a nice, unique look to it. And then on the underside, it is absolutely fantastic condition. This piece you can't crossbody. It would just be a piece that you'd wear over the shoulder, but you've got the CC here. in really excellent condition. What are we in the mood for? Do tell. Everyone's been very, very quiet. I haven't even had a hello. Who is watching me today? Guys, if you say hello to me, I'll give you a free Chanel bag. Not really. I can't do that, unfortunately. But who is watching? There is 9 of you, and you're all being awfully quiet. If you want to tell me anything you're in the mood to see today, obviously you have got so much Chanel, so much Hermes, but we have got more throughout the showroom. Should we go for a walk? Go for a walk around the showroom. So I haven't done a walk whilst I've been here. But I've got these mini squares. Oh, we've got this beautiful one in beige, and then the black with the red rim. Got some beautiful medium khaki Chanel flaps. We've got the Cuba collection here, which have gone down a little bit in price if you would like me to show any of those. I have all the Barbies out in full display. And the vanities. We've also got some tweeds, and then this Egyptian piece as well. I have no idea why these are still here. These are just such a great price point and have all that unique details with the pearls. And the perfect evening dress up bag, and it's big enough that you could use it and put as much as you want in there as well, which is always good with a sort of more of an evening bag. So let me know and I'll go through those. Okay, the miniatures, more camera bags. I have had a lot of people wanting red. I think red is definitely, because I think coming the colour of the season for kick-starting January 2026. We've got denim, we've got caviar, wallet on chain, some gorgeous smaller crossbody bags. Got the Chanel charm. And some maxis as well. Or let's maybe head in to the Hermes room. Mix it up. Do stop and shout if there's anything you want to see. Got Birkin 25s in E-taupe, gold, black, the yucca, and another E-taupe there on the back. Got this beautiful Hermes in box. And then there's so much colour here at the moment. So if you love your colour, now is the perfect time. We just had this one come in recently, the orange in Birkin 30 in Togo. Seeing a lot more newer bags come in the sense of sort of more mid-2000s. So the condition's just sublime in them. Got some Picotin 22s. in blues. And then some mini Lindies. And we have also got all these garden parties. More Lindies. And then maybe we've got some bleeds. Again, in all different colours that you could possibly imagine. And then I have got this Kelly 32 in blue jean in Swift, which I can do a nice price on. And look at this limited edition tartan. This is just unbelievable. Got the lacquers, and then we've got a gold elan. And then all the Kelly 28s in box and toiles. And then we've got a beautiful navy box as well. Kelly 28 in gold hardware. Kelly 28 Retorn. And we have this unbelievable Kelly 32 croc. Okay, I'm going to head back and maybe do some, let's maybe look at some Chanel pieces that we have. And please, if there's anything you want to see, do let me know. I did show this great piece the other day. Really beautiful. And I know we've done the vanities, but we've got some more vanities if you are looking or in the market for it. And then some more mini squares. I'm just going to pop through some newer pieces. I didn't show the Kelly 32, so I'm going to show that now. So we've done the blue jean. We've done the beautiful chocolate Kelly. So I'm going to do the Birkin and then the Kelly 32. So just so you can all see all the newer pieces today. So I have this 90311824. 90311824. So Kelly 32 in blue marine, in Courchevel, in Retorn. And this is a fantastic piece. This one does have some wear, but I have tried to price it accordingly. Just as it is, you know, we don't get many Retorn Courchevels in different in colours. So they're still slightly bit more expensive, but still I think I've worked on a really nice price on that. So let's just go through the wear. If you are someone who just really does not like a heavy bag, this is 100% for you. This is 8,500. And look, on the inside we have got press marks. And I am going to go over the condition, but because of the Courchevel, it is lovely and light. So even though it's a 32, sort of in comparison to a Birkin 35, it is a lot lighter. So a great workhorse bag, a great everyday bag. You can load it up a little, load it up more, and easily be able to wear it comfortably. So we've got some hairline scratches on the hardware, and then on the body of the bag, I would say it's relatively good. Hello, how are you? Hi. I would say the body of the front of the bag is relatively quite good. There is some slight markings here, and then there is quite a prominent scratch on the back. But it doesn't even, almost looks like the leather is a little bit flatter in some spaces, in some areas. But that is what I would say on this, like for full disclosure. There is some markings, but the corners are all good, which is what we really do need to watch out for. And dust bag, key, clochettes, and it's just really great option when you've got, because it's got that lovely structure to it. This is a lot softer. So it's really easy to go in and out of, to use, and then you can always just keep it nice and tidy if you want to keep the sangles nice and neat and close the turn lock. You can wear it really freely, so the bag won't be open. But let's try this on. They are, I don't know if you've ever tried on a Kelly 32, like in a Courchevel, but it's so lovely and light. So there she is, in full glory, in her full glory. Total and utter easy workhorse bag with that, but the beautiful elegance of Hermes. And I really love having it like this, when it's all nice and neat, but still have it a bit open, so it's still a bit more accessible and easy to use. But yeah, that does come with its key, clochette and dust bag. Let's pop her in. Anything you'd like me to recap or to do a pan? You've got more people joining, please do let me know. And also, because it's the Vuitton, it's going to feel slightly smaller. So if you are maybe a little bit more petite and you a little bit afraid of the bigger bags, a Vuitton in a 32 would always be a really great option. I've seen it on petite people. It does. It works. It's a good one for all. Good morning, Sophie Soph. I just saw your message pop up. How are you doing? How's London? Is it cold? Is it freezing? Here isn't any better. If I'm honest, it is cold. did you see the gold box 32, the brown, the chocolate K32? I had to say good job with your content, lol. Oh my gosh, guys, like, when it comes to content and Instagram, it's where I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like I'm old and grey and haggard. It's just not my forte, but I did some content yesterday for my shows, and Sophie's given me the thumbs up, so all good. So look, so Kelly 32 in chocolate in box, in really, really nice condition. Here, look, you'll be able to see the difference with the K32, as I was saying, with the Retorn. It's slightly smaller. It's not as bulky, isn't it? And I've priced it really well. Got a nice price. You've got a January price. Yes, of course I can. Oh no, I feel haggard when I'm in front of when I'm having to do content. I feel really old. Put me in front of a book. I'm good. Put me in front of Instagram and taking photos. Oh. I love this blue bag. I have one. Please can you show the chalk back in with palladium hardware? Yeah, of course. Oh, that's going to be my next one. You have got some good taste on you. This is another one that Sophie will absolutely love. It's a Birkin 35 in chocolate with palladium. And this is another one that I have tried to price really nicely as well. And this is in Vache Léger, which is very similar to Epsom. Let's take out her bits and see how she is looking. Here we go. So we've got some wear on the hardware here, but we've got the seal on the main hardware, and in general it has minimal wear on this one. It's really nice to see the brown actually with the palladium hardware. It's very understated. And the SKU on this is 90311825. 90311825. There is some press marks on the inside. That she is good. The main part of the bag, minimal wear, no call outs. So chic, elegant, understated. There is something about palladium in the bigger bags that I just think works so beautifully. And the SKU is 90311825. 90311825. Again, I have tried to to price this one really nicely. Haven't gone too mad. There we go. That's 10,400 or 14,228 US dollars. Comes with key, clochette, dust bag, the beautiful colour chocolate. You got the two comparisons there. The chocolate in box, and then that in the vache de Jay as well. Right, let's get her tidied up. Not be making a mess. It does also have its raincoat. We were talking about the raincoats yesterday. Apparently, got told yesterday by an LP customer that if you ask in the Hermes store, that sometimes they'll give you a raincoat. So if you're buying anything, you could just cheekily be like, oh, you know, have a Birkin. It gets a little bit of rain on it every now and then. I wonder what the solution could be. Yeah, not too obvious, but obvious. Clearly. My, what would be the solution? If you get a nice SA, they might actually give you a raincoat. No worries, my pleasure. You've got my details. Jasper, would you mind popping up my information as well? I'm gonna do this newer piece as well. Those are my details. I'm in Japan for this week and next. So if there is any questions you have in the interim or anything that's been catching your eye, do let me know. So Kelly 32 in box in Blancas, and it is a really, I would say it's very much on par with maybe Parchment. It's a really warm toned neutral cream. And I will go over the condition. There are some markings, and for full disclosure, the front hasn't, but the back. Why is it gone? Oh, perfect. But the back has been restored. So the back has got some restoration on it, because I think you can see there's some markings on the back. For full disclosure, I don't know how anyone would feel in regards to that, but I have also lessened the price for that. But again, you're kind of really going for that really sort of rarity with box. You know, it's not often that you get to see box in these colours. And you always notice that the lighter colours, they cover the padlock so that it doesn't get ruined. Let's try this baby on. This is 90311821. 90311821. So I think that really does showcase the colour here. It is a really gorgeous, very creamy colour. There are some markings throughout the front of the bag and at the top, and I can show you them. But it's just the back that has had a little bit of colour, I think, a little bit of restoration, just because it feels just a little bit different on the back to the front. Here, let's... Hi everyone joining us. Any recaps or anything you'd want to see, do let me know. There, that really showcases the colour. And you can see there's some marks here at the top of the bag. This bag has pulled in some people. It is a fab piece. And then that is 9,800 or 13,407 US dollars. And it also has its box, that little bee there. Minor hairline scratches on the gold hardware. But it is just such a beautiful colour. So it's really rich and warm. I think it's the only one other time I've seen something even slightly similar to this in a box. So it's always kind of darker colours that we see more of, or the reds. Anyway, joining us, let me know if you need anything, if you'd like to see anything. I'm not just doing Hermes, I have got some Chanel, and I can do some recaps as well. Just pop this strap back and then I am gonna go. We've done a lot of neutrals. Have I got any pink lovers in the house today? Because then I am going to go through these pink pieces, because never have I in one go had this amount of pink. And even sourcing pink brand new is difficult. I'll show you this piece. If you've ever been unsure as to which pink works for you, this is definitely a show that you want to be a part of. Look at that for a combination. I have every colour pink in different colourways, different options and different leathers. So let's just sit back, relax, and let me take you through the colour of pinks. I do find that with the pinks is the pieces that people really are scared to buy virtually or online. Even with me, they're really unsure of the tones or what hardware to get. But let's just have a look at this one. So let's start on the rose lipsticks. So this is a new piece. I mean, I've got all three. I've got all three pinks. Whew. It's a bit too much for me today on this one. This is 90311820. 90311820. And this is a magnificent piece for someone who maybe you're just not into the pre-loved world, or you haven't stepped into it yet, or you're wanting a Birkin 25 but you want excellent condition and with a box. This one is for you. I have as well really tried to price this really fairly. We are seeing in Japan at the moment that the prices are really hiking up, and I'm really trying to work with that kind of price increase so that it doesn't impact you guys as much, but we also have to work with what we've got. This is a Birkin 25 in rose lipstick in Togo from 2011. This we've got in the palladium hardware. And the condition is magnificent. I'm going to do the look at the rose azalea as well and the Togo in comparison. So this it comes with it is a full set except no receipt. We don't get receipts here, and it is from 2011. But even brand new for 2024, 2025 pink Birkin 25, you are still looking at such high price points. So to get this pre-loved in a Togo is really, really exciting. And also, not just that, sometimes when we have had these pieces in, they have had a bit of wear, or there's a mark on it. This one is, if it was laying flat in an Hermes box with some seals on, I would think it would be new. And that is 15,500 or 21,205 US dollars. And then let's maybe just do a comparison of the Swift. So this is rose lipstick in Togo, and that's the Swift in rose azalea. You can already see that the rose azalea it works a little bit harder. It's a little bit, it's got more of a strength in its colour, whereas this in Togo, the rose lipstick, is a little bit more muted. And as well, that you can see the Togo's really kept its shape for a 2011 bag. And then this is another incredible bag to have pre-loved gold hardware rose azalea. And the SKU on that is 90311292, 90311292. And to have this combination, Hermes always seem to put the pinks with the palladium, but when they do it with the gold, it's just a really nice little unique element, and it does give it a bit of a different look. I think it makes it a little bit warmer. And again, usually when we see these rose azaleas or the Swifts in Birkin 25s, we're seeing them and maybe their shape's not great, or there's a little mark on them, but this has condition. Yeah, of course, Jasper, no problem. It's 9031 1292. 9031 1292. Is that all good? And you've got, just take out a little bit of the stuffing, but look, there you can really see how prominent that colour is. This is really a time, if you're wanting pink pre-loved, to grab it, or even to message me and contact me about doing some comparisons and talking about the different characteristic and different colorways, because then now you can really make a uniformed decision, when sometimes it's taking a bit of a risk when you just see the one piece. And that is the palladium as well. Both of these have just, the body of their bags and the structure has stayed really, really well. This is magnificent. And I have priced it magnificently, actually. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is 14,995 or 20,514. I just priced it this way because I just feel like someone needs this. The condition is beautiful. Gold hardware. We have had other pieces like this, but I've never seen one in such good condition. It's got the gold hardware and absolutely minimal wear. Obviously, we've got marks on the hardware. Tell me, what are your thoughts on marks on the hardware? Does it impact you? Are you more sort of worried or concerned about the actual markings on the actual bag? Because that's what I have a tendency when looking at these bags up close for customers. That's what I would always sort of look at more. As long as there's no sort of really aggressive, the hardware's not falling off. I'm not going to source a bag where the hardware is falling off. I wouldn't do that to you. But it is just so beautiful and bright. So, this doesn't have a box, but I could, I think I have a spare B25 box in London. So if you did want a full set, but it's coming up to those summer months, and you can never, ever, ever go wrong with buying anything in form of Hermes in pink in a small size. You really, really cannot go wrong. There's too much pink in a really good way. When Vivian comes here, when she comes back, I think she's gonna be absolutely delighted. But again, guys, just really have tried to price these really nicely and fairly for you, especially on the Birkin 25. Because we have some etoupes and golds, which are the really sort of classic premiums that we see more of, but I've actually priced these less. So you could maybe skip the more classic colour and go straight for the pink. So Rose, she's got the rose lipstick, rose azalea in palladium hardware, gold hardware and palladium hardware. Both of these top ones are in absolutely excellent condition. And then we also have the rose lipstick. that's a Birkin 25. Never. This is a career first, having a Birkin 25 rose lipstick and a Birkin 30 in one hand in one go. I know I'm in the middle of the show, but I just kind of want to stand here and revel in this. Oh gosh, yeah, I have a problem. Absolutely. Am I a Mez absolutely obsessed? Absolutely. You could not be more accurate. Guys, I've got some more of you joining now, and I just want to maybe do a little recap of this piece. Could you repin this for me, Jasper? Because this is another absolutely insane piece. And this, oh, I think this, no. Thought it came with box. Doesn't. This one is SKU engine 1880, Jasper, 1880. This is Blue Roy Birkin 35 in Ardens. Ardens leather has got that lovely sheen. We've got those beautiful, larger graining. And if you have been wanting a 35 but in a different colour, maybe you're just, I know there's quite a few of you in the community that just say to me, I'm so anti, I don't want to have any sort of dark, plain, like simple colours like the blacks or the browns that Hermes come in, or even the tubes, but you want something a little bit more richer. This is definitely even... Oh, guys, I just had a Google alert come up saying Victoria and David Beckham are carrying his and hers Birkin bags at the airport. What a coincidence. Got a Birkin in my hand, and V and D are carrying the same. So you know it's a good one. So again, this is a really, really special piece. The colourway, the gold hardware, the fact that it's Ardens, so you know that it's, even though it is sort of a lightish colour in comparison to a black, you know that it's still going to wear really nicely, and definitely a colour that you could wear at any point with anything. And even as someone who is around Hermes all day, every day, this is a bag that, and same with you guys in the community, I think it's a bag that if someone walked in wearing this, you would stop twice. It'd be like, oh, what is that colour? What is this bag? And I have priced it at $12,200 or $16,690 US. I cannot stress enough how much finding something like this again will be neon impossible. Black Birkin 35, absolutely. But this Blue Roy, and honestly guys, look, it's 2,000 year bag, and just look, the seals are still on. And again, like, what makes Ardens so unique as well is that it is a piece that you can wear and use and feel free and not scared to wear it, but it will be softer, but also because it's a thicker leather, the sides don't sort of fall down or collapse as much as Togo. So great one for one of our structured ladies and gentlemen. And there's, even the inside is beautiful. We're going in. We're looking in. I think I did price this really nicely, but maybe I could do a little something. Oof, she's a tough one. Just because the condition is so good. I've got a few 2,000 bags today. That we've got, that's it with all, see what I mean? So easy to use, open, get in and out of because it's softer. But look at those sides. No slouch to be seen. So great one for those structured, for people who just prefer that sort of more neater, more structured look as opposed to the opposed to Togo or Clemence. The only thing I would like, you know, if I'm going to be pedantic, which I am, no, not really, no, I am, is it's one very, very small mark, and that is it. Out of the whole bag, that is it. Just as a very small scratch. What do we think of this? Is this too bright? Not part of your makeup? Please, Jasper, pop my details there as well. I feel like a definite Hermes collector would love this kind of piece. Or maybe even great for your first time Birkin. And just look as well, it's got that beautiful sheen. Oh, okay. I need to stop. I'm gushing, I know. Guys, I was thinking, if you want me to recap on anything. I'm happy to do so because more people have jumped on later in the day. But I have got this Birkin 35 in blue jean with gold hardware. Hey Anna, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I don't have Ardans in 30. Hold on, let me go and have a little hunt. I have, Anna, my dear, I have a Hack 32 in Ardans in gold hardware, again in absolutely magnificent condition. And I have no Ardans, but I have this newer Birkin 30 in black with gold hardware in Epsom, which is an absolute steal. It's such a premium bag. To get them pre-loved, because they are just such a classic. The black, the gold hardware, the size, the fact that it's Epsom and Retorn, it's got every premium piece going for it. And normally I find with things like this, people keep them and use them, and they don't tend to resell them. So to have these pre-loved, this is a gold star. I also have a 30 in Epsom in Rouge Cassac in blue thalassa from the Candy collection at a great price point. I know these aren't Ardans, Anna, but I'm just giving you some options if you like the more structured look. It's not Togo. And that is it. I just have the Birkin 35 in Blue Roy. But just bear with me, give me 2 minutes. Let me just go to the other room and just triple check. Hi. Sorry. Anna, no worries. It's a pleasure. No, that's all I have is the Birkin 35 in Blue Roy. Yes. Double, triple, double checked on that one. So we also have the new pieces today. Again, maybe if you've missed it, but the new pieces that we have in today from Japan is this tote in beige, Chanel. Any recaps? Please, guys, it's a pleasure to do so. And these two pieces, Blancasse, the chocolate. Any vintage K25, Anna B. What kind of K25 vintage is hard because they're such newer bags. There's not really an abundance of them. And again, and I just do find that people keep their K25s. They really don't resell them. But I've got some, not right here, but I do in the other room. Let me show you. Anna B, you asked a question and I answered. Vintage are a better price point for my budget. No, completely understandable, Anna. That's why Luxury Promise was, first brought into fruition, was for that very reason, to bring fantastic vintage pieces at great price points. So it gives you the freedom. But with the vintage pieces, K25s, I will say they won't have, very rare would I see an Epsom. They are more on the sort of Swifts. So I've got the Rose Azalea. I have Anemone, which I would marry. If I could marry a colour from Hermes, I would marry Anemone. I think it's such a stunning colour. And then I have this Togo. This one is newer, so I'm not sure if it's going to be great on budget. It's a B stamp, so it'd be 2023. And this is a Framboise. It's a beautiful little strawberry raspberry colour. And then I have this. Oh, you like Swift? Good. Swift is people either love or hate, I find. I adore Swift just because of what it does to the colour. And then I have this one in Blue Saint as well. Any of those colours singing to you? They're all gold. This one's got gold hardware if you are a particular gold hardware fan. But I've got Rose Azalea, Anemone, and the Blue Saint in gold hardware. If there's any of those calling your name, if they're not singing to you today, if they're not singing the tune that you want today, do not worry if it's not the colour for you. But if you've got any interest, let me know. And I will show you them. think in terms, I mean, I don't know your budget. I don't know if you'd be open to sharing it right now, but I think this would be either one of these two. Yes. Of course. I'm just double checking that this is on our system. Yes, it is. So this is 90303002, 90303002, and this is a relatively newish bag. The price is quite high, Anna, but I can do some nice work for you on this one, so don't worry. I was explaining yesterday that on the we have to keep, because of prices increase, tariffs, customs and duties that we cover, we've got to put the items at a certain price on the website, but because you're part of the community and watch the shows, we will always try and work with you for pricing. You know, you've got to be rewarded for continuous support, and that's how we try and do it. Is giving you great prices. So this is Y stamp, which is 2020. Just not wanting to pay new prices. I don't need new. Save some money on other things. Absolutely, I love that, Anna. So that is 90303002. This one is 2020. Oh, sorry, Jasper. 90303002. Oh, you all clocked. You all got to experience my phone voice then. We've got the palladium hardware, and this is in really beautiful condition. Really beautiful condition. Minimal wear on the hardware. Antimony as well in palladium. It just gives it a lovely undertone. And it comes with its dust bag box. Oh, does it have a box? No, this one doesn't have a box, but again, I do think I have one in London, so I could give to you. There's no wear anywhere on this. Except maybe there's just one slight mark here. Very, very slight. Yeah, of course, let me know which other pieces you want to see. This one would be slightly less expensive. The Blue Saint, it's really beautiful. The Rose Azalea, because it's Rose Azalea pink, you know it's going to be just as expensive. A little bit more harder on the purse strings. So the condition on this is fantastic, and depending on where you are, Anna, imagine you're in the UK, I can do a nice price on this one for you. Anemone in Birkins, Kellys. It's just such a nice a combination of a colour. Again, it's just a colour that can be worn trans-seasonally, because it's sort of a darker hued purple as well. You can really wear it really easily, style it really easily. Even I'm wearing a sort of green dress and it will still work. It's a colour, but a neutral colour, if that makes sense. And the condition is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And 100%, Anna, I can do a nice price on this for you today if you're in the UK, as you just said. Because you're in the UK, I can do a nice price. Again, I just love tying up my Kellys like this, just to make it look really nice and neat. Even love it even more when you put the turn lock in as well. Very annoying to open, I know. Very annoying, but looks great. Yes, of course. I'm just gonna pop her stuff back in. So this is 90300009. I'm just going to double check again the price point and information on this, because I've not shown this yet. I think this might be a new piece. It's not actually up on the system. But let me get the price. Oh, have you synced it, Jasper? Because it's not coming up my end. Sorry, Anna, everyone. Sorry, apologies. Oh, Jasper, you are a legend. You are legendary. Let me just get the price. Give me 2 seconds. Hi, Chi. Sorry. I just need the price of this one, please. Thank you. I'm just grabbing the price, and then I will go over the condition, so we won't be too long. Sorry about that. Apologies. I didn't realise it wasn't it wasn't logged on our system. Here we go. It's time to see where's the price. Doing that. Oh, Anna, this might be a good one. Okay. Okay, this one's going to be a nice price. Okay. Gosh, no, it's not your fault at all. Jasper, hold up, wait a bit, and let me go through it, and then we'll talk money. This is T-stamp, so again, not relative, it's not super vintage, and this is in Blue Saint. And there is, I would say that this is, the hardware is, I would say the anemone is just like tiny little bit better condition, but not drastically. But it is another great colour. Maybe even a little bit quite similar to Blue Pion. But here she is. And let's go over conditions. Got key, clochette, dust bag, strap. And then here we go. Has got its seal still on the main hardware. And have we got any markings anywhere? Straps looking good. Let's just double check the corners. Corners are really good. Really good. And I will do this if shipping to London. So originally it would have been around 13,900, 13,750, but I will do it for you for, if there is an interest, I could do it for you for 12.5. Including shipping. It's really good condition. They're both very good condition. Both really beautiful colours. You know, I know you said you don't mind Swift, but you can really see why Swift is such a great leather in terms of colours. They just are so prominent. If you want to pop up that price for me, Jasper, and pin it, and you can see a bit more, see more details. A bit equally beautiful. Did I come to your budget? Am I a budget saver? For 12.5, Jasper. 12,500. I'm a budget saver. Budget saver Hermes Fairy. What could that save you on buying other things? Some more gems maybe, some jewellery. So that's it. Blue, Saint Sapphire, Sensia, 12.5. Oh really? That's so interesting. Yeah, I know. I think I find that some of the information on leathers, they're all a bit, it's quite generic, isn't it? They're all, it's a bit mythical, some of them. It is a good one, Anna. 12,500. Kelly 25, you know, this is what you get Birkin 30 for, in really beautiful condition. I've got no call outs on this at all, and I will of course cover your customs, your duties, and I will also do free shipping for you. And good news, because you're in the UK, there is there's a raincoat which you know you'll need. And there's just one thing I will say about me is I do forget to check the straps sometimes for wear, but she is looking good, looking very good. Even where I find with the Swift on the pre-loved, where you'll find some of the wear is round here, and you know where people have obviously been clipping and unclipping, and there's nothing. It is perfect. Just a little bit of wear on the hardware, But that is it. 12,500 could be yours. All right. What does everyone else think? It is a beautiful colour. You can never go wrong with a turquoise or a blue. Or any, you know, as you know yourself, add any colour in Swift. It's just beautiful. Yeah, of course, you have my details there, Jasper, and of course I will honour it. Would you mind putting... No, don't worry, Jasper, I was going to ask you to do something, but don't worry. Do you know what else I like with this? The gold hardware on it is really lovely. It's a really nice combination. I do think you do have to just really trust Hermes with what they choose, what colours they choose to put on their hardware, because it just gives it a little bit of warmth as well. And I didn't show it to you on the back camera either, but there's the colour. I can't believe your dog jumped on your Swift and it was untouched. What colour Swift was it? Which bag was it? But there's the colour as well, so you can see it. It's like a turquoise blue. It does maybe not so green as sort of blue Pion. Definitely more of a blue. $32 kg dog. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought you were saying a 35 Birkin. I was like, oh, you know, a 32 kilogram dog went on your Swift Hermes bag and it was fine. Oh my gosh. I'm paying Swift now right up to the top. 100%. A large tote in Swift. Wow. That's the story I'm going to tell. I hope you don't mind. Next time I have someone say to me, oh, Lisa, you know, I love Swift. I love the colour, how it does to the colour. But, you know, it's not so hard wearing. I'll be like, well, actually, we have a community member in the house whose 32 kg dog had a good old go at it and it was fine. That is brilliant. Appreciate you sharing that. My husband was horrified of her, but he was untouched and excellent in the rain. God, you're just you're blowing all our minds today. It was fine in the rain. Oh my gosh. I get terrified wearing my bags in the rain. I think everyone's got a story where they protect their bag over themselves. I once went and had a curly blow dry, and then it rained, and I covered my bag with my coat and not my hair. So total waste, absolute total waste of my time, energy, money. But hey, my bag was grand, so we're all good. As long as the bag's good, as long as your bag, happy wife, happy life. Yes. Okay, I have just got, I think the box and Epsom are not for me, lol. No, it's good to have different preferences. I really, for myself, I love box, but I also adore like the vintage leathers, the Ardans. Oh, and I love Vu Madame. Vu Madame. Beautiful, really beautiful in real life. It's got real sheen to it. I love it, and a smaller grain. I love them all actually. It's hard to decipher. Guys, I've got 9 minutes left. So if there's anything anyone wants to recap, do let me know. Got lots of nice, interesting things to showcase today, and thank you guys for being with me for the last sorry, excuse me, for being with me the last 2 hours. It's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure. No worries, Anna. It's a pleasure. Honestly, genuine pleasure. Yeah, message me. I didn't tell you the price I can do the anemone at. So I can do a very nice price on that one for you as well. Both of them. But just pop me a quick message. Have a think. Have a deliberation. It's early morning. No stress. Life's not here for stressing. Hermes and stress should not be in the same sentence at all. But let me know. You can pop me a message and I can give you the price of both. And we can work together to get something nice. Thanks a million, guys. Thank you so much for being with me the last 2 hours and to get to show you these incredible new pieces from Hermes and all the way from Japan. Hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your day, and thanks a million.